Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Today, on behalf of the team, I am Dr. Siti Munira Yasin, going to present on a bibliometric study, noise-induced hearing loss in industry. So I present my whole team. We have Dr. Kamaruzaman Muzaini, Dr. Anisha Mimi, Nur Izzah Kamaruddin, Dr. Meram Muhammad Al-Azani, and also Dr. Ahmad Fitri Abdullah Khair, a mixture of from those from UITM and also from the industry, that is DOSH. So the presentation today is going to go about introduction, research gaps, objectives of the study, methodology, results, and discussion sections. And we also have a conclusion for our project. So as for introduction, noise-induced hearing loss, as we know, is a type of hearing impairment that results from exposure to extremely excessive noise. So this noise can be in the range of above 83 decibels. So due to this noise or extreme excessive noise, it results from machinery and equipment use in the industries. The severity can be influenced by several parameters, such as length of exposure, noise type from the machineries and also from the equipments, and also certain demographic traits of individuals. A cross-sectional study, for example, if we look at it, on sawmill workers in South Africa found a notably greater prevalence of hearing loss symptoms among individuals exposed to sawmill environments compared to those who were not exposed. That was based on latest study in 2023. And NIHL can be averted by using some parameters from the aspects of safety and health, which are engineering controls, administrative controls, and also using appropriate personal protective equipment suitable for the loudness of the noise. There are some research gaps that needs to be established and needs to be corrected and needs to be heightened in this area, whereby most studies focus on the prevalence and prevention of NIHL with limited attention given to those with long-term efficacy of intervention strategies in various industrial settings. And understanding this dynamics of symptoms is crucial for us, especially to identify emerging research areas and to optimize our resource allocation for future studies. There's also lack of comprehensive bibliometric analysis, which maps the evolution of research types, trends, and types, the key contributors to this area, and also collaborative networks. So this gap highlights the need for a systematic bibliometric analysis to enhance our understanding of research landscape. So why do we need to develop or to understand or do a bibliographic for this area? Because this area is a much needed area. There has been increasing trend of NIHL across the world, not only in Malaysia, and we need to know how we can strategize on how we can focus our research areas in the future. So objective of this project, of this bibliographic paper, is we intend to examine the present research environment about NIHL in the industries. So what we did was we did methodology. Our methodology includes database searching from Scopus 1000, which we identified 1,889 articles, of which 1,267 were identified from this area, which fits in our inclusion and exclusion criteria. When then this bibliographic analysis was done, we used two different software, which is Scopus Analyzer and also VOS Viewer. So what was obtained was it highlights the awareness, the importance in terms of awareness of advancements of NHL in technology, and we see from there there's increasing trend back in 1958 to 2024. This it means that this area is currently being much in focus in Malaysia and also the world, and therefore increasing much funding is being put to examine this area into much detail. So who are the top scholars in this area? We identified few top scholars from our analysis, which include Dorby R.A., Dudera Riris A, and Netizel A. These are the top scholars in this area. And what type of documents we obtain from here? They include medical research papers, account of 48.2% of the publications. This reflects ongoing concern about health effects of workers towards from the court case of noise-induced hearing loss. Of course, there are other contributions which includes environmental sciences, engineering contributions. Therefore, we can see that this necessitates further strategies in contemplating, in looking into the danger of NHL. So areas focus basically on medical areas. However, we can see from here that we need to extrapolate or see that the issues or the importance of looking this area or examining these aspects in the environmental aspects and also engineering areas, whereby the most of the machineries are being used by the engineers, used by the technicians, and which actually has little concern among them. So from our results in discussion, we noted that most of the journal that we have identified and was most cited looks into our journals from the American Journal of Industrial Medicine, International Archives of Occupational Environmental Health, American Journal of Industrial Medicine, American Family Physicians, from Scandinavian Audiology and Hearing Research. So as you can see here, systematic reviews and presentations and citations basically focus on those who are doing systematic review papers, and also doing into big research studies and focusing in these areas. So for our results of discussion in terms of co-authorship, we can see that from the network, we have developed a very nice view, network visualization map of co-authorships. The United States has basically the highest number of published documents and citations from NHL. And of course, greater total link strength means that they have actually collaborated with United States in producing research in these areas. Therefore, that indicates engaging and significant collaboration of researchers from various nations, which originates from the United States. Of course, we have other countries like Pakistan, which have minimal publications but have a total link strength with no international engagement. So keywords related to the studies. What are the important keywords if you were to identify cases or do a proper enhanced systematic review from this project? You would look into words such as noise-induced hearing loss, which comprise of 346 papers, a total link strength of 521, occupational noise-induced hearing loss, we have 5 papers with total link strength of 9, and hidden hearing loss with low co-occurrence, and there are weaker associations with the keywords. When we look into bibliography coupling of NHL, so we can still see that from the beautiful Voss viewer view that we obtained, so US still has the biggest number of publications with 383 papers, with highest total link strength of 30,892, and China and India respectively published 91 and 52 papers, with total link strengths exceeds also 4,000. So conclusion, how can we conclude from this analysis from this paper, which you can get the full paper, which is soon to be published, inshallah. A pattern of increasing publication was noted back from 1990s to 2000, observed from our analysis. There are accomplishments of leading authors, the interdisciplinary nature of the research, the international collaboration all play vital roles in the advancement of knowledge in this field. So we need more researchers in this field to actually identify what are the main issues, what are the causes, what are the risk factors, how to prevent this in the future for noise-induced hearing loss. So these factors further emphasize the importance of continuous monitoring and research in this area in order to address disparities in understanding and establishing innovative approaches for prevention, management, and treatment, especially for noise-induced hearing loss. So fellow colleagues who's working in the industry, we know that noise-induced hearing loss has caused significant number of cases in Malaysia. From our database in Malaysia, then we know that it is increasing trend of publications in the area. However, the drawback that we have in Malaysia at present, it is still lesser than expected. So we need more researchers to look into this area, to actually look into the various factors that may contribute to noise-induced hearing loss, particularly in our nation, in our culture, and how this can be preventive. Of course, we are looking into various innovative technologies which may be useful for industries especially. And these technologies, we hope not only we are taking those from United States and from global aspects, but also to develop our own technologies in this area to prevent noise-induced hearing loss in the long run. With that, I thank you very much. These are our references. We have lots of references. We are not putting it here.